James Harden traded to the LA Clippers. We waited 4 months for this. Give me your first impressions straight off the bat. Rice.
So, Nath,
Yeah?
how do you stop the Clippers now?
Oh, we're going to that one.
How do you do it?
Obviously,
I need to know.
we're talking about all these little medium wing bodies. Yeah, bully them with Embiid. That's how you do it.
The big force.
No, I understand that question. I don't know. You stop them by taking them to the playoffs. Kawhi goes down, PG goes down, and Harden chokes.
Harden choke.
End of the video. The Clippers are frauds. No, what do you guys think? What do you think, Cheech?
I really don't know. Like this is unprecedented. How many? 4 or 5 All-Stars on the one team?
The 4 LA boys, yeah.
All starting? Nah, I no answers at this point.
Yeah, so the 4 LA boys, they're all from LA. Westbrook, Harden, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard. Just missing DeMar DeRozan. There's a lot of LA boys in the NBA.
There is.
But let's actually go to the exact trade itself. The Woj bomb came out. It was 5 p.m. our time. I was about to get in the shower.
Yep.
And then I'm there standing butt naked. I'm getting notifications from the Sixers Australia fan group chat, WhatsApp, all this. He drops the bomb on us, and it just says, the Philadelphia 76ers have agreed on a trade to send guard James Harden to the Clippers. Nothing else. No details.
No details.
Do we get Kawhi back? Do we get the new arena back? What are they giving us? And then finally, it actually says, now looking at it, it says an hour later, but it was about half an hour later. He finally quote tweeted himself, the Sixers are acquiring Marcus Morris, Nick Batum, Robert Covington, welcome back, Rocco, KJ Martin, multiple draft picks, and a pick swap for James Harden, PJ Tucker, and Philip Petrushev.
Yep.
Right? So PJ Tucker also goes over to LA.
Goes to LA.
Wow.
And then Woj ended up clarifying that the Clippers are sending the Sixers a first-round pick, 2028 unprotected, 2 second-round picks, and a pick swap. The Clippers are also routing the 76ers an additional first-round pick from a third team, mystery third team. So 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and a pick swap, and all those old guys that they're giving us, and KJ Martin for PJ Tucker, James Harden, Petrushev. Now, just to finalise the clarification on the actual trade itself, there's a bit of reporting that it's OKC that they're getting that extra first-round pick from to give to us.
Yep.
And apparently there's no more players, at least for now, this is the reporting, there's no more players in the deal. I'm sure by the time this video comes out, the final reports on that pick will happen. But let's talk about our thoughts on the trade. Who won the trade? Who lost the trade? Was there any losers in the trade? I actually thought that both teams pretty much win this trade. The Clippers have been yearning for playmaking, like a proper point guard. They tried with Reggie Jackson, they tried with Norm Powell, they tried with Russell Westbrook, they tried with John Wall as well. They've been trying. Kawhi apparently has been dying for a point guard to get proper playmaking, and here he is, James Harden. And then on our side of the ball, look, the situation that James Harden fucking backed us in, saying that I only want to go to this one team, killed our leverage. We had nothing.
Yeah.
He made it so fucking hard for us. And I think this is pretty much almost the best deal we could have gotten from this exact situation. We get 2 first-round picks, 2 pick swaps, 2 seconds and a pick swap. And then, whatever. I actually don't care about any of the players. Maybe KJ Martin might be something. Marcus Morris is, from what I understand, he's unplayable. He's dead.
Yeah. I don't even think he's injured, but the Clippers just never played him.
Robert Covington, for whatever reason, wasn't getting a game for the Clippers last season. Nick Batum, I think he's retiring next season. I'm pretty sure he said I'm retiring next season.
36 or
He's
something.
not a bad player.
He did.
but he's
Covington. I'm interested to see Covington. Even Marcus Morris, I'm interested to see those 3 old guys around this team, around a proper big, and, just being catch and shoot guys. I know that's what they were there anyway, but you know what I mean? But I don't care if in 5 weeks they're not playing because...
Or get traded.
Like, you're trading nothing for nothing
That's
anyway.
right. Daryl Morey was after 2 first-round picks from the Clippers to make it happen.
Yeah.
So, before I keep rambling on, What do you think of the trade? Oh, winners, losers. Tell me about it.
Both winners, just like you mentioned. Starting on the Philly side, getting anything for James Harden due to this bad situation he put you in is a win. Getting him out of the team is a win.
Yeah.
Overall, just continuity.
Yeah, there's that as well. Yeah.
You know, that plays a big part. So I think it refreshes the Philadelphia squad, and they can, get the season going. No interruptions. For the Clippers side of things, huge win. They kept Norman Powell, they kept Terrence Mann,
Huge.
Mason Plumlee, Bones Highland, and they gained PJ Tucker. So that looks like that's their bench there. And as well as maintaining your Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, adding James Harden to the mix, Norm Powell off the bench there, and Zubac. It's like we said, how do you stop them?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm interested. Maybe you just make them shoot. You play a zone and you just make them force those 3-pointers, but it's going to be very hard to stop. Very, very hard. I'm excited. Very excited to see.
Quick thoughts on the trade straight off the bat?
My thoughts are what a 76ers up to.
Yep.
Really, I guess it allows Maxey to, show off his pace, which he's been doing in the first 3 games.
Yeah.
They're playing at an absolutely blazing pace now. But in terms of now you have actual stuff to trade with.
Yeah.
These role players, whether you use them or not.
And a bit of assets.
Yeah. But then you guys also free up capital space as well. 40 million at the end of the year. And that could maybe buy back James Harden to fulfill Maureen's deal.
Yes, please. For fuck's sake. Fucking Sixers.
Oh, God.
Now, you mentioned Tyrese Maxey and his progress so far this season. I won't do the talking.
Yeah.
I'll let the betting companies do the talking. NBA Most Improved Player after 3 games. 3 games. The second favourite, Cade Cunningham, $12. Scotty Barnes, $12. Cam Thomas, $13. This is all the Australian $1,200 if you're in America, whatever the bullshit is. Or maybe it's 12,000. Tyrese Maxey, the favourite, $3.10.
Really?
Because he's come out, I don't look at numbers, I don't need to. You watch this man play if you haven't watched him play these first 3 games. I'll put myself in the bin for being a doubter. I didn't think he could step up again. In 3 games, so he made a big leap from his first year to his second year, and then he made a big leap from his second year to his third year or whatever some. And I'm like, fuck, with our current circumstances, he's going to make a massive leap again. Bro, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you watch his first 3 games. I regret saying we should have traded him for Dame, whatever, because even that, I'm telling you right now, I would rather have Tyrese Maxey in what, obviously,
the future.
The next 10 to 15 years of Tyrese Maxey versus what Dame actually can give me right now and then retire in a couple of years. Tyrese Maxey is legit. He's legit.
And he's doing it all over the court as well.
Yeah.
Not only just slashing, but he's getting off threes as well.
That's
so
right.
It's Nick Nurse though.
That's another part.
Because now they're doing high screen pick and rolls, so he's able to get to the cup. But he's also doing that playmaking ability, dashing it off to Embiid, who's waiting at pick and pop kind of situation. And then Maxey is finally getting free throws.
Yeah.
So he's getting that. He's looking for that body contact because normally he was like a skinny guy. He was kind of avoiding it, using his flexibility. But now he's actually going to the cup, and that it's always good when you put a team in foul trouble when you have such high usage rate.
Yeah, and all this ball movement from Nick Nurse, who straight off the bat, I'll just say it, he's the best coach we've had in the process.
You like it?
Yeah, fuck, Brett Brown, look, I'm not like an X's and O's savant, but Brett Brown wasn't like a god. He wasn't a great coach, a great coach.
Yeah.
He was a good coach. I like him, miss him. Doc Rivers is a great player manager, but even that can come into question these days because of the way Ben Simmons and then James Harden have walked out on him.
Yep.
Nick Nurse, I'm sure he's good with the players, but he's known as being a good tactics head coach. You know what I mean? He's good with the tactics, and that's one thing we've always lacked with these 2 past coaches. And you can see so far to start this season, I don't know if I did talk about it on the show, but I would have said to you guys, I'm excited for this season because I'm excited that we've got no expectations. We're just going to have a bit of fun. We've got the Pat Bevs, the Oubres. We're going to have... Oubre's been...
Oubre.
He's been popping off. I know he'll drop off, though, whatever. He'll be up and down. But the point is the ball's moving. The ball's been moving around.
Players are moving.
Embiid is getting the ball, quickly dishing it.
Not just holding it.
Yeah,
for the last
Embiid
seconds.
said in the offseason a funny quote, something like, I look at how Jokic and the Nuggets play and I think to myself, why can't we play like that? And a few Philly fans are like, oh, fuck, well, what do you mean? You fucking... You can't play like that. He's no Jokic, but to start the season, the ball's moving, including from Joel. Joel's been getting like 5-6 assists a game, like as in
I'll look into
ball
it.
comes to him, woof, woof.
Yeah,
and
no.
it's like everyone's doing it.
Waiting for someone to come off.
And then sometimes
Screen.
you get into a moment where you need Maxi, Embiid, and even Tobias Harris, Melton, Oubre to just give you some magic.
Yeah.
But for the most part, things are moving, the wheels are turning, and I'm sure even Morey himself, as much as he still wanted to make sure he got the best deal, which I'm happy he held out for those 2 first-round picks, I'm sure even Morey thought to himself, fuck, we're not in a hurry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
The only hurry is this whole keeping Embiid happy thing.
Yeah.
Now, this gets into what did the Sixers get? Some people that straight up thinking, oh, the Sixers got fleeced. In a vacuum, we got fleeced because fucking Harden killed our leverage.
Yep.
But in this exact situation, to get 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, pick swap, whatever, and at least KJ Martin, whatever, we've got something, as you're saying, we've got something now to go trade for a third guy.
Yep.
Now, I don't know who it's going to be. There's not any speculation at this moment. My question to you guys is, obviously there's all the cap space stuff with the Sixers as well. Does Daryl Morey need to get this third star before the trade deadline? Or can he wait till the offseason and risk? So basically mail in this season, see how we go with this team.
Yep.
And then say to Joel, in the offseason, we're going to... So get ready for next season, basically. And look how good Maxi is. Or does he need to pull the trigger within the next, 4 months? By February this season, get that third star in, no matter who it is, to complete the team, to show Joel, this is it, like whatever.
Well, that's the risk because you have 3 expiring contracts. With
We got, tons now. We got
Yeah.
Tobias, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, more than. Yeah,
Yeah,
your
now
whole team. I
all
was
of
just
them. I'm pretty
focusing
sure
on the trades.
Covington, Tobias, technically Maxi, but Batum, Melton. They're all
expiring. So
Oubre-
that's a very big
Oubre and
risk.
Pat Bev are all on 1 year, and
year, yeah.
everyone talked about this cap space going into next season. But there's not a lot of good free agents out there. There's Siakam, whatever. What are we feeling? I feel like if we wait till the off season, I feel like Joel might be like...
Get disinterested a bit.
I think he just might... I don't think, people say this cliche line, he doesn't want to waste another year of his prime. And I do sort of agree with that. I think we've got to get this, whoever it is, we've got to trade these picks sort of now-ish.
Yeah.
Get this third star now. And then is it is. He's either going to leave or he's not in some sort of... You know what I mean? So, well, anyway, so what do you guys think? Off season, we can wait till, or we got to do
now.
it?
I think now, because if Embiid has said things like that, I can already say, I can paint the picture at the end of the season. Let's say they fall short and Embiid just says,
Disgruntled.
just disgruntled, or we didn't have the team yet. Were we fighting for a championship this year?
Yeah.
I feel like those questions will come out. So I think they just had to go all out, use their assets, get rid of them, get someone else. And funny you said Pascal, because automatically I just first thought of Pascal with Tyrese Maxey and Embiid. For some reason, I just feel like he wouldn't be too head over shoulders and he'd suit.
And an expiring contract, so it's like not a risk as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with that,
So it's interesting, but I think they should make a move straight away.
Hold on. If we trade our these assets we just picked up, if we trade them for Pascal, we're keeping him. Like, if
exactly.
If
It's
he-
not a 1 or 2. Yeah,
and
yeah.
you have the cap space.
we'd
to
be
keep him for,
extending
You'd be
him.
investing in
Yeah.
him.
I guess the question is though, if we do try and try and get the star now.
Yep.
Everyone talks about like Levine, right?
Yep.
Zach LaVine. What if like Zach LaVine's not available before February?
Nah, he will be.
Oh,
Nah.
Did you see what happened?
The Chicago Bulls are in
Scored 50
shambles.
points. They had a player meeting after the first
they
game as
haven't
well.
had a players only meeting.
They win the second game because Caruso hits a knockdown throw with championship
Early.
pedigree in him from the Lakers. They lose the third game, and Zach LaVine goes for 51 or whatever.
No assist to show you.
He's
Disgruntled.
moving somewhere.
All right,
He's
all right.
moving. They have to.
Well, that
That
sounds
third
easy.
game was against Detroit for.
Now, would you
Yeah, for all
take
those
if
who's
you're the
wondering.
Bulls? Then hold on. If Zach LaVine wants out,
Oh.
if you're the Bulls, are you taking that package from the Sixers? That's not a big package. It's the best we could have got, but
It's not the best.
It's not the best
and that's the
package.
thing.
You want
That's
all
the
the
shit
picks.
thing.
Yeah, but
you want to
also-
go to OKC.
No, but they have a lot of assets themselves, right? They also have DeRozan, which they can trade for a few role players from Lakers. As I mentioned before, DeRozan likes the Lakers. Then you also have what's his center's name again?
Vucevic.
Vucevic.
Get rid of him.
They can trade him.
I'm not a fan of him.
Chicago Bulls need to blow it up like
Yeah,
yesterday.
Yeah.
And this
They need
is
to
where
do it.
76ers can really get
You know
something.
what? They should go to OKC and go get Josh Giddey because there's no Lonzo Ball. They need a
But
magician there.
we got Maxi though.
No, but off the
talking about-
bench. Just,
No.
as I said, Giddy isn't that
Tell him. Tell him to start.
that
sorry.
starter.
I went
kind of
away
thing.
from the
He is a
conversation.
starter.
I was just talking about Bulls blowing it up.
No,
Yeah,
we're keeping it
let's-
Sixers.
let's stay right.
All right. So that's the Sixers situation. We can go on and on and on. I agree. I think we have to press the button. It's just a scary button for us and Daryl Morey because, like, what if we can only get like, for example, what if we can only get at best, like I don't know, he's a fucking like star but not a star. Like
Fred VanVleet.
like what if we can only
get
get
ya.
like like that type in a way.
Even like
Jordan
Pascal
Poole.
is even the same level. Like, again,
Right.
Poole,
Yeah,
Kuzma,
Poole,
like,
yeah. Like, what if we can only get like that type of level? Then it's like, do we really do this, or do we wait? Anyway, let's get on to the next part of this just quickly. I know we already talked about it, but the Clippers, right?
Clippers.
So you asked at the start, and now I answer properly. How do you stop this team?
How do you stop them?
And I joked about it, but let's be real.
Who's the scouting report
Are
on?
you really putting your money on this team? They are. It's a weird one, man. Westbrook's Westbrook. Harden chokes in the playoffs. Kawhi gets injured. PG gets injured. And there's not a lot of defense now on this team.
If PJ or Kawhi get injured, even one of them, it might be big trouble.
No. I don't
Actually,
think so.
you know what?
Because they have
You
now
just say Kawhi
rotation
Leonard.
pieces.
You don't even need the rest.
Okay, but
now,
hold on.
now you just have rotation. Hey, now you could play just two of them and one of them takes rest.
No,
and,
but
like,
bro, but
just do
hold
that
on.
And they have depth now. Normal Powell.
No, but what are we talking? Are we talking championship? Because if we're talking championship, if PG or Kawhi gets injured, you're left with, let's go, you pick one, PG or Kawhi.
Let's go PG this
Right.
time.
So he gets injured. You're left with James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Terrence Mann, Norman Powell, all this sort of stuff.
That's pretty
Is
good.
that team beating the
It's
Nuggets, the
still pretty
Celtics,
good.
the Bucks,
It's
You know
still
what?
pretty
or
good.
even the Lakers?
No,
I don't know,
It's
bro.
still
And the
enough.
Suns.
keeping Kawhi Leonard in the mix is beating teams.
Why
I'm
the
sorry.
I know,
claw?
bro.
That's-
No.
That's we saw what he done last year in the
that's-
playoffs. We've
yeah.
seen what he does
I
every year in the
know,
playoffs.
I
That's
know,
the
bro,
thing.
but they're not. That
they have
team there.
Ty Lue,
Okay, let's
secret
just
plays.
go to their team in their conference. Nuggets. That team there.
Oh,
Man, the West you can go to 1 to 10 and
If
questionable.
one of Kawhi, if one of Kawhi or PG goes down,
Yep.
we're almost still in what my view is. We're still in the same boat in the
No.
playoffs. I'm talking about.
no, they're now more in first. Because
You're
when you look at
relying on
Rocco,
James Harden.
I know that, but look at Rocco. Rocco was giving you nothing. If you look at his last few games, it's just nothing. It's just length, right? You're looking at Batum again, nothing
yeah.
in offensive production.
James
But
Harden in the
Harden-
playoffs.
Yeah, no, he'll provide. Hey, didn't he bail Embiid out a few times against the Celtics?
but
Hey,
when it
I'd rather have that once in a
But
while,
those
and then you
weren't-
have that solid Kawhi Leonard, and then you have that once in a while Russell Westbrook. Kawhi Leonard is Kawhi Leonard.
but
Then you
those
have-
weren't elimination games. I'm talking when it's on the line. James Harden goes missing.
The lights are bright.
James Harden goes missing. So what I'm getting at is like, yeah, they did get better than Batum and Covington. Harden is better. But how much better have they really gotten? In the regular season, if Kawhi or PG's out or whatever, beautiful. We've got the team. But in the playoffs, I think we just got the same equation, don't we?
I'm taking Clippers. Like not for the whole thing, but I'm taking Clippers.
Over who?
Over Lakers, over
Yeah, Lakers,
Mavericks.
Okay. These are not the teams I wanted.
Yeah,
All right,
but those
Suns and Nuggets.
Suns and Nuggets.
The Clippers got Harden because they want to win the title.
Look, at this point, with Suns trying to figure out who they are,
Son's already injured.
yeah, I'm taking
Suns, bro.
I'm taking Clippers at the moment over Suns at this point of time. Right?
I don't know,
because
bro.
you have Beal injured, you have what's his name?
Devin Booker
injured.
After one game.
They're being precautionary.
No.
And
No,
this
they
NBA
are
thing hasn't worked
all-stars.
out. This NBA protocol of no resting players.
They're not getting
Anyway.
their awards at all.
All right. But you're usually with me on the Clippers ifs and buts and like, if they play.
Yeah, but for the most part, they know who they are. This is now a synergy thing, right? They have Ty Lue. They already know how they kind of play. They've got another year with Westbrook, and you've seen that improvement of Russell Westbrook now holding the ball. All you've added in is just James Harden. Ty Lue will figure something out. He's one of the top coaches out here. I think there's going to be something special coming to Clipperland. It's just health, as you said. But I like this more than what they had before. Definitely. I'll take it every day.
Definitely more than what they had before, yes. I just don't think it skyrockets them past the contenders.
Contenders.
And that's what they're doing, though.
What did we have in the tier list? Is it overpowered?
I had,
And then what?
I had Nuggets and Suns in the overpowered.
Yeah. Well, they're in that second tier. But on that top second tier, is it not?
Yeah, I had them there already, yeah.
In terms of legitimate
In the regular
fighters.
season, this is going to make them better.
They're
They're going to finish higher, but when it comes to the playoffs, it's just about if the two guys are healthy. That's all that matters. That's
I'll
for
take
me.
that.
Can
I'll
they
take
defend?
that.
Are they going to defend?
And can they defend? We'll have to see how that goes. James Harden is a Clipper. Anything else? I think that's it, eh?
Lakers will beat the Clippers this Thursday. Then hopefully changes all both words about us, but I'll ride the wave.
James Harden is a LA Clipper, and the season, in a way, the Sixers. We still got our next move to make, but the season is officially we're here. We're moving now.
Get the ball rolling.
All right. Is that it?
That's it.
We will talk to you next time.
When he's sticking you and taking